What's up? As you cycle through, please click the like. I got my man Jimmy James in the background. He doesn't even know where he is. He's just lost in the sauce. He said he's looking for a tuner or a charger or a cigar or something. What's up? Can you hear me good? Can you hear me good? Yeah, he doesn't know he's live yet. He's in the other room or something. Cheers, cheers. I don't have any more beers. What am I gonna do? Click like, would you? Click like, would you? That was well fucking accepted. I'm fucking thirsty, yo. I'm hungry too, so there's sugar in this. This is good. I don't know, man. We're sitting here with my man Jimmy James. He's in another room. He's in another atmosphere. But Jimmy, you're live, bro.
I am.
Well, you're not here, but you are. Yes, sir. We got a couple people in the house. We got a couple likes in the house. I don't think the comments are actually turned on because we were talking backstage, bro. So they'll just have to wait to ask you next week or go to your fucking page, jimmycross.bandcamp.com. It's that easy. We've had him come through, do a few things. Look, guys, I owe him because the other day my phone, is the one that cut us off. And, I wanted to hear a ukulele version of a couple of songs, but this isn't a ukulele. This thing is much fatter. But Jimmy's in the house. What are you gonna do, man? Play us some music or just jank the chains. Oh shit, that ain't even in tune. Oh god dang.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep.
I hate to do the tuning song on air. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. That's your fault.
Man, how many marbles you got in your mouth talking right now? Why don't you just go ahead and listen to the guitar? You're trying to talk and you're listening and you just are blah, 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 blah. I don't understand, man. We'll be quiet.
It's all
That
right.
sounds pretty hype. All right. I see you guys in here. Jessica, I'm sorry. Why don't you send me an email, Jessica? Look,
Hey, didn't
PJO. Look, again, mystery dropped. It's Pretty Joe. Okay. So JoE 78. That's the year of my birth at yahoo.com. Jessica, you send me the link so we can get you in to sing and we can get you in doing all that, man. But if you don't email me, how can I let you in? Think about it.
well,
All right, Jimmy.
Jessica, um, were you the one that I was singing that song to?
She's
Yeah,
a good singer, man. She's a great country singer. She
I
smokes a lot. She smokes a lot of that. What I don't know what they're up there in Washington State. A lot of that reefer. So they
well,
got to be careful about their dairy intake. Like just record the song and then get all nasty after.
I hope that she heard the song that I played for her because I played the one that it was called "Don't Tell Me." It was called "Don't Tell Me You Love Me," and that was the one that really good country singer female needs to sing, and
because they can really bring it up. They can use your writing, use their face, their thirstability, their beautiful voice. Let's not waste time on the specifics, but I get it, bro. I get it. Don't put that guitar away. Why you going to the left? Why you leaning?
Oh, somehow my sheets fell down here. I don't know how that happened. I got no sheets. I don't know what I'm working on.
All right, guys, don't worry about that. He'll get it all together. It's just a pleasure to have him here. This is entertaining. Watch him flip through the sheets. That's worth a bit of applause.
Are, are, are there any requests? I mean, are we able to take?
Nah, we're all turned off because we met backstage. There's no comments. They can click like if they want. They probably won't, but they
So
will get your message.
can we like
All
stop?
right, guys, we're gonna open up the request line. Let's see. What do I hear all the time? Because I got high. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Why? Why does the cord have to get so caught? God makes the always be caught.
Why did God do that to you? Why did God do that to us?
God do that to me.
Yeah, man, it's okay. We'll survive. We'll survive. I got a special guest coming up tomorrow. A lot of people know him, but only a couple people know who he is. And if you tell on me, I will know where the leaks are.
Have I done Jenny Lynn in a while?
I don't know Jenny Lynn, man. What you haven't done is Dreams.
I have to find that. But
Okay, so that's Jenny with the long blonde hair. Is that Jenny Lynn?
no,
Holy shit.
uh,
You little pecker. When
no.
we went and practiced at Doug's house, the girl who went upstairs, when you smoked that shitty bong that you guys had, that was Jenny Lynn, wasn't it?
Mm, that was probably Emily.
Nope.
Yeah.
She was blonde and yep. Nope. I
Well,
know Emily. Nope. That
no.
was Jenny Lynn, the Jenny with the long blonde hair in your song. Come on now. Come on. Tell the truth. We know.
Oh, okay. Um, no. So you're thinking of Christy with the long blonde hair, which is in the song Dreams, because she was my first grade crush. That's why I used that name. And
Oh
I
man.
actually have her still on my Facebook, and I told her, and she knows. She's
Well, then you're halfway into bed. You're halfway into bed already with Jenny with the long blonde hair, Christy.
Christy's got her own things going on now, and I'm married, so.
Well, I
But, but
that's
anyway,
okay. I hope she's done something since first grade. It's okay, Jimmy. You've done a lot. Okay, you've got kids. You don't have to worry about her. But what song are you gonna play now, man? Don't lament. Play.
I have to tell you though that there was a mutual like feeling and a nostalgia in that meeting, and saying that like yeah, we were crushes, and she's like yeah, I'm crushing you. So, it's
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, my first, we had a like preschool that we went to. It was very tech oriented. We had to flip over floppy disks and stuff, and it was very in the parlance of the time gay. But anyway, I was in love with Dana because she was a robot, and that's okay because we were like 4. You know what I'm saying? But people don't want you to lament about your old crushes because it's creepy, son.
yeah, and robosexuality is okay these days. You know, it's okay. You can be robosexual.
That's right. They've been making dick suck machines for a while. Oh my god, I think that thing could fold my laundry.
Yeah, and you can also have sex with them.
And hopefully to do the dishes.
So this song is actually we've talked a lot about I'm live, right? All right, so we talked a lot about Uncle Dave recently, and one of the things about Uncle Dave I always liked is that like he kind of went with this old kind of like non 4/4 pattern that came from his days of playing with the ex-slaves and everything, and their clawhammer style banjo, and they didn't really think so much about everything being 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, straight up and down. Like,
Nah, for sure, for sure. If people don't understand, when there was like so-called cotton picking plantation music, they basically tried to like cram half of an orchestra on one guitar because they had no like sense not to. So they
well,
were like,
I'll tell you straight up, Joe. They had
well, no, for real. They had no sense.
they had one guy with a homemade 4-string banjo, and on the 4-string banjo, you can only do three things. You can make three chords in one area, and that's it. So, but I'm playing a guitar right now, so I'm gonna play those same
For
three.
sure. You're not playing a cigar box or a fucking what is it called? A washing tub. You know what I mean? So you got a lot more
I,
mobility and motility.
I mean, I can play it the way it is on a 5-string. I can simulate it.
Yeah, a lot of times I used to cut the highest string off of my guitar because the fifth is the harmony. And again, they were trying to cram so much music just because they were trying to play everything they heard, which again was out of one horn, guys. You have to understand. It was monoscopic all those times, you know what I mean? So they tried to play everything they heard in the room on one instrument. They didn't know any better or any different, and that's just the way that, clawhammer developed, I guess. And Jimmy hates the term chicken picking, so I won't say it, but I know some good chicken pickers.
Well, chicken picking is a stupid word for three-finger picking, which is what Scruggs pretty much made famous. And Scruggs was my teacher, and yeah,
Yeah, and in the grand 90s like boy band girl chick tradition and everything, that was Swedish music, and they called it the claw because they used three fingers on the keyboard to make those hits like back streets back or whatever. You know what I mean? Like all that shit was all three finger, dude.
so when I play guitar, I basically use a combination of. I mean, I can play with a flat pick. I have another thing entirely that I do with that. But when I just sit here and chill out and play the guitar, I used a basic Lester flat rhythm with this, which is just using the thumb and the strum. Like, so I'm using my thumb for the bass, and
Right. It's a rhythm thwack. So it's again back to your bass snare, bass snare. It's a rhythm thwack, rhythm thwack.
this is a Lester flat thing. And I realized that him and me were very close and how we did everything like that. And he also would keep a plastic thumb pick so he can pinch it at any time and you know, doing some actual picking. I don't have to,
Right. And then
but
Fender made the type that wraps around your thumb ring like a ring, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you're not doing that. You don't need it, but yeah, I understand why he would use it for sure. For triplets.
But then when you talk about the chicken ping and three finger, that's a completely different thing. That's when you anchor thumb, your middle, and your index only, and you try to do something that's
Well, yeah, that's for sure, man. Please educate the people because I wouldn't have no idea. I don't even know what a guitar is, actually.
so I'm gonna show you a simple roll pattern. It's thumb, middle, thumb, index, right? No, sorry. Thumb, index, thumb, middle. Thumb, index, thumb, middle.
All right. Yeah, tell the truth, man. Rewind and remember, as a teacher, you take it slow the first time and then show them again, but bring it up to speed
Okay,
nicely.
thing I just said. I'm gonna tell you all again. It doesn't really matter what strings you do it on, but you go thumb, middle, thumb, index. No. Jesus Christ, why is it so hard for me to remember?
The man can't remember his own claw. He's educated beyond his own potential, and that's where we lay now. He's basically a very smart blueberry.
I'm gonna get it for you. Okay, so it's thumb, index, thumb, middle. Thumb, thumb, index, thumb, middle. Thumb,
All I
middle.
learned was whole, whole, half, half, whole, whole.
And it's very awkward to try to start that first roll. Thumb, index, thumb, middle. So when you do the thumb, the first thumb, you do it on a bass note, like
It's hard for you to articulate because you already know it.
thumb, and then you go index, and then thumb on a higher note. On a banjo, it would be your high G string, so it would automatically just go in with whatever you're doing and make it sound awesome. So you go thumb, index, thumb, middle. This one. And the other two fingers don't do anything. They just sit here anchored. So thumb, index, thumb, middle. Thumb, index, thumb, middle. So if I just make a G chord on the guitar, I can go. You know, so that's the Lester flat way of playing of of Lester Flat and Earl Scruggs mix. That's that Earl. Okay, Lester would do it like this. He would just go. Earl would do it like this. He would go. You see the difference?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we deal with that with a lot of musicians, man. A lot of times they talk about three chord this, but a lot of this is four chord that these people do. And a lot of what I do is just one and two as a bass player because it's easier for me to stick to the two because they can change it to six, four, three. I still know what to do. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, cutting off this fingertip was the best thing because there was that Asylum show where I had to play with two bands and I was doing two finger picking, no more picks on the bass, but I cut the fingertip off. So then I had to use these. So now I still do two finger picking, but I have this like the gallop, the gallop, the gallop, the third guy, the claw, the best
my
guy, the
my
claw.
my question to you is, Joe, did you cut your fingertip off on purpose? Try to play the bass
No,
better?
I was making coleslaw, man. But, when I handled the wood, the firewood, that was funny because you were like, "Oh, I think he's gonna be okay," and I was like, "No, I don't think I am." And so when I played that show for you guys, I only had one figure left. The rest of them were bubbles. I don't know why you thought I was going to be okay just because I said so. Don't listen.
Yeah. That was the day that you put your hand like right in the fire. Yeah, I remember that. And we were a shitty band at that point. It was like that was a relic of what was good. And then that band
I know, but that weird band that met us was like, "Oh, you guys are great. That's why we came." Like I was like, "What is going on here?" There's definitely 12 tabs of acid involved.
well, that happened more than once. Um, it happened with the Slap Happies. You know, I remember one show with us where we had to go to a Circus Mind show after the Slap Happy show, and the people were holding us up. They were like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
the problem with that was the Arlington Goons house.
it was
So
like."
we played and I did not want to leave. I was like, "Do we really have to go play another show?" And of course, the night went wonderful. The night went perfect, Jimmy. We were both in great moods. Not drunk, not angry.
I didn't want to leave either, and I remember it's like these girls suddenly came in, and they were beautiful girls, and they were like, "Oh, Slap Happy's already played. We came here just to see them. They are so funny, you know." And then like we were just like sitting there hanging out with them, and it's like, "Oh yeah, we already played. Sorry, we're about ready to go."
We're about to go and do a shit show right now. We're going to
Yeah,
go ahead and do something bad. And so you and I weren't happy, but we had, I don't
yeah,
know, man, sense of duty in our hearts. And we
yeah.
went on and, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's like, keep bending over for the rest of the world. Keep bending over, rhythm section.
Boats against the wind, you know.
Well, no, I mean it's always like you say, like, well, actually it's passing ships in the night. We always miss the good boat.
Mm, against the wind. It's like I don't know. I tried to quote Gatsby. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking idiot.
Nah, no problem. I'll just do Bob Seger. You're going against the wind. Couple of six packs of Strohs.
Stroff, Stroff. Yeah, yeah. Things are crazy. You know, like
That's okay, man. That's what made the tapestry of our past. You know what I mean? Now we're all together. It's post pandemic, and a lot of you musicians, I'm just trying to bring you back around so that you guys are comfortable. We can get back in the studio and have a good time, man. Hey, look, we don't talk spicy here. We don't throw shade. We're not doing flame wars. But at the same time, Jack wants to tell me, and I'm like, yeah, Jimmy's been on, and Jack wants to tell me, well, I can't do it. I'm in an apartment. I'm like, you do your beer show for fucking 6 years. You can't play guitar in your apartment. Don't you know how to turn it down?
it's more than just like. I mean, I love Jack, man. I always love Jack. Like, but it's just. I
It's
think
a
that
lack of vision, man. He taped over my shit, my songs. I stuck in that band until they sabotaged me. But my 3 songs to go in the trash because of his cheap ass for some fucking tape, for some
I
magnetics.
I just got to defend him a little bit, Like, I mean, he had a kid, I think, and he's, he's got to budget his time, and it's hard to budget your time, and like things are different now. It's
We
like
all have different lives. We all have a bunch of,
everything,
piles
every,
of stuff.
everything's demanded of us more, and
Oh, for sure, for sure.
I,
Like my wife, it's perfect example. My boss called me. What's he doing? We were on vacation. What's he doing? He's having breakfast. My dumbass boss is like, "Oh, I love breakfast. Have him call me back." Next time he calls, We're on vacation. I'm in the ocean. My wife's like, he's in the ocean. He's like, oh, I love the ocean. Have him call me back. And I'm like, go fuck yourself, man. What are you talking about? Just because you have my number and you know it's somewhere near me, you don't own me. But the world that it is today, man, it's crazy. So you're right about that. There's too many demands, but we have to be a little bit creative so we can have a good time at home here now.
I'm trying to figure out how to play Wake Up Little Susie. I'm feeling like Buddy Holly glasses, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, Buddy Holly, but
I mean,
what about some Everly Brothers? What you got in your soul for that?
it's Everly, yeah, it's a song. It's an Everly song. So,
Yeah. I knew that.
and sometimes I think about John, man. I always think about John. You know, John meant everything to me.
That's right, man. And people like that are
I
special, you know? They don't give you enough, so you do always think about them. You know what I mean? They don't give you enough.
I can't think of anybody who I mean was more Christ-like than John in music. I mean, he went from his hard beginnings to being what he was, and then the terrible ending. Like, it's like, can you think of anybody else that was that Christ-like in music? I mean, and I'm not a fucking evangelist, dude. You're not talking to somebody who.
Right. And you're not talking about a construct that somebody came up with, like Breaking the Wall or Ziggy Stardust or something.
I'm just saying, like, if you like Christ, great. I love you. Thank you. Like, if you don't, it doesn't matter. If you can just like think to any human being that had like that kind of a real life in our time span, you know.
Right. And also think
You know,
about Mithra, think about the Buddha, think about all the past myths, you know, that match that. And remember that the Bible is the book. And if you don't read the Bible, you don't really understand the culture we're in. So just read it for your own purposes so that you're at least understanding where all the idioms come from, where all the
I mean
sort of shared ideas come from. They come from the book. Watch
that
it. It's your book.
I mean, you know, I'm not even gonna like sit here and plug it and go like, "Why after a Bible?" You know, but like I did. That's I read it more than once,
It
and
gives you an understanding of the culture that you live in, and that's important. It's a fucking tome for the days.
there there's so many things I would like to play. I didn't think I was going to be playing today this time.
Well, no, you didn't, but now that you haven't played a single song in like 40 minutes, like what's going on? What's going on?
Oh well, here's one. This is one that's unreleased. Um, I do have a recording of it. But I have not even thought about putting it on Bandcamp yet. Like, it's not even close. But I'll play a little unreleased something. and I were meant for each other, alright. People scratch their heads and ask who'd win in a fight. This is dedicated to you and Jenica, Joe. And we pick each other up when the other is down. And if you mess with one of us, you better watch your back, because the other one's gonna be
That's right, man. They don't know she's a fucking G.
around. Here we go. People say down at the bottom is where we thrive. It's a podcast. Get away. You're on live. She's naked. She has to go.
Hey, like, what's up, MK? You know, you're naked. Don't show in the camera, damn it. What's up? Just show your face again. We're live, so you can't show the rest. Just your face. Oh my god! Oh my god! All right, I gotta leave, man. Oh my god, that's so hot.
Oh my gosh, still. Come on, Joe. Turn it off.
You want me to leave? You want me to leave? Why you want me to leave? Because you're in your house. Okay. All right, guys. Oh my god, you better go rumble in the jungle. Go have fun.
Sorry, I'm going away. You go away.
You really think that's more important right now?
Oh my gosh, he can't see you. Hold on. Can you imagine, like,
Oh, would you shut up? Don't tease me. I'm married. Oh my god. Jimmy, you don't have to play this song, man. Go roll around. Go roll around. They'll forgive you.
All right, fine.
All right. See you guys. See you guys soon. Okay. Oh my god.
See you guys later.
All right, man. Just go do your business.
I don't think you're online or doing it, or just making a video. That's stupid.
Bye, guys. Hey, I hope to see you soon. Well, I don't know what's up with Jimmy, but that was basically a love bomb. He's got to go take care of that. That's just the way it goes. Go get your woman, girl.